You give, you receive.
The best way to travel.
With sword comes shadow. toast. Do your worst. Don't blink. Pin them down. Incoming. Speed of light. Hey!
Another test subject.
Nowhere to hide. You.
That tingle?
Don't blink. Hey.
That tingle?
Do your worst.
You're open.
Yield. We shall prevent. Incoming.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Speed of light. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Yield. Do your worst. Don't blink.
Such a pain.
Yield.
The wrong test. I got careless.
Incoming. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Don't blink!
Disappear!
Let's light it up! Hey!
Do your work!
Incoming!
Flee!
Speed of light! Hey! Incoming!
Nothing exists independently, and there's nothing you can do to change that. So, when you drag your heels on one thing, you're actually causing chaos for a whole bunch of other connected...
Let's light it up! Yeah! Don't blink!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Yield!
Speed of light! Incoming! Don't blink!
That's everything. On to the next. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyss.
is all there is to the craft.
It's getting really festive now. Business is booming.
Yield! Hear my prayer!
Nowhere to hide.
Yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after the 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after— Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the—
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Leo—
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has— Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the—
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite—
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that— Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt—
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full, but anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some— So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave.
Oh, thank you.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then,
evidence of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Don't blink! Let's light it up!
Speed of light! Got lucky that time. With sword comes shadow.
Don't blink! Hey!
Should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks... Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? That's... Why is this... And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers that... But... This statue is... Paimon has... And... The Grand Thief hasn't moved... Help... He's dead! Paimon doesn't feel so good! Let's get out of here and we can't stay here! Quick, run!
You have come here. You have seen as a herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere, for the Abyss is
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before! Careful! Please don't get cocky!
Let's light it up!
It's a roar!
Huh?
Windblade!
Let's light it up! Yeah! Huh? Adventure time! Huh? I'm going in! Speed of light! Let's light it up! Don't blink! Hey! Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Don't blink! Let's light it up!
It's a roar! In that case...
What a tough battle! Oh, such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss? Huh? What is it? What do you think? Oh, right, yeah! We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this...
So, we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered an
Huh?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during... Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and...
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and we fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten...
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll...
Speed of light! Hey!
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Don't blink!
Don't see that? Let's light it up!
Incoming! Speed of light!
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searched. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire... One cannot discover the truth behind it through or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is...
All right, we shouldn't waste...
I hope you can find some...
Don't blink! Hey!
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
With sword comes shadow!
Let's light it up!
Incoming! Right idea. Wrong time.
Disappear!
Everybody stand back!
Don't blink! Hey!
Why do they never miss? Adventure time! It's nothing. We shall prevail.
Need to train harder.
I'm going in! Off we go! Adventure time!
Incoming! Speed of light! Don't blink!
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guard should... seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of ruin...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless... The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by... Rather, they are both branches that...
Branches? Rude!
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years...
Huh? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left... Oh. Speaking of... Oh! Right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years...
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Canria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown...
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Canria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Canria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because...
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you did. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed.
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our... Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know.
Do your worst!
You give, you receive.
It's more ruin guards than a bit. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from. So, did Conria have a...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the...
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This...
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting...
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless they wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way...
That sounds... so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the
One step back, two forward. Nowhere to hide. Hey!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Got lucky that time. I will not go quietly.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Speed of light. Don't blink. Speed of light. Don't blink. Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald, but perhaps it really does contain information.
But Paimon can't read...
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and...
What? Is that what it's...
Loom of Fate, initial up... the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large... It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather...
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related. So Dane, what does...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the storm, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osiris?
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osial's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers.
Is that... So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, the talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the...
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and
The cathedral?
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get... A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of... But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything back. And actually, the Animo Archon is...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke it. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might... When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result... I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves.
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly... Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't...
very night. Hi, how have you been? Do you need any... but I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara?
What?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was a long time ago. There was indeed one statue of the Seven that nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. But it was not in the church's records, as you might assume. Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the...
The tyrant's...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls
of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, think.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during...
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it...
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a...
Then I will...
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master...
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful. May the
I see. This could very well have something to do with the
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Deval?
No, that's not. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, today, it is just his spirit that the Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the... Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Yield!
Don't blink!
Do your worst! Yield! Incoming! Hey! Let's light it up! Do your worst!
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order.
Yeah, let's go! Huh? Why not?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't... Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of my I will tell you one.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area.
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep... At the rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we can...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after... But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after...
Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in this god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one... Okay, be careful. Thank you.
Speed of light! Hey!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Yield! Ha! Ha! Tja! Here! Flee! Ha! Ha! Here! Ha! Fua! Tja! Ha! Do your worst! Ha! your worth! Ha!
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not...
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly... If you serve us, we can restore...
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to...
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist... Bow before the abyss!
With sword comes shadow.
Abyssal roar!
Don't blink! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Incoming! Hey! Let's light it up! Speed of light! Don't blink! Stronger than I thought. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light! Got lucky that time. I'm going in! Off we go!
The end is nigh.
Don't blink!
The world will fall!
Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
The world will fall!
Let's light it up!
The end!
Adventure time!
Disappear!
The end!
Don't blink! Hey!
Off we go!
The world will fall!
Incoming! Hey!
The end!
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
The world will fall!
Change of plan. Speed of light! Hey! Got lucky that time.
The world will burn. The ceremony was... How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small, unforeseen variable. Our grand...
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you but still... The Abyss Herald...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But, scary outsider, I too didn't see that...
Wait! So you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then
Thank you. In the future, my claws... You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know it. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the...
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this... It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I missed... But it could not think, only fight. It was the... I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guard. But in this story, it was damaged at the proof...
Don't know, but...
Yes, you were a big help! We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the...
Yes, I smell more You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane!
I saw her, but purposely avoided, as both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master. If I'm not careful, one day I may find my... But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any... I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where...
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury was really... After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of old... Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So
it looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there.
far as treasure is concerned.
This is it, right? Okay. Ooh, so what did you... Huh? Nothing? Oh, what's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not... Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype,
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are... And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hand. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it...
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well... Oh, well... Good thing we didn't tell Barbara.
Huh. Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after... Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run in... I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dane. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and something far more than we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that time to silence.
Bow before the abyss.
Don't blink. Incoming. Hey.
Yield.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Speed of light. Hey!
All life will perish.
Incoming.
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning. I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
It's a roar. Decimate.
Speed of light.
All life will perish.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Incoming.
All life will perish.
What a letdown.
The end will come.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Tide. The world will fall.
Adventure time! Couldn't break the curse.
Windblade! With the wind!
The world will fall! Surging tide!
Got lucky that time.
The end.
Nowhere to hide.
The end will come.
Do your worst. Grant us your blessing.
The world will fall. The end is nigh. The world will fall.
Impressive. Do your worst. I have failed. I'm sorry.
Life will decimate.
Let's light it up.
Speed of light. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
The world will fall. The end will come.
Hey! I'll be fine. Got luck. I will not go quietly.
Adventure time.
Surging tide.
Let's light it up.
The world will fall. Decimate. All life will perish. The end is nigh.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
The world will fall.
Let's light it up.
The end will come. The end is nigh.
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked your sister and...
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500... A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn...
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same... And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the truth. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Hey. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the way, what they said just now... Oh, well then... First off, that Abyss Herald called your... It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck is that? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned in, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But, so that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, but... If the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get... Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark... If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, come on, traveler, let's go.
Adventure time!
Ow! Where did that come from? Ow!
What?